Good evening. Ira Epstein with your SPDR ETF wrap-up for this Tuesday, the 8th of June, 2021, about 6:15 at night. Now, before we get into the review, I want to remind you that tomorrow is where my What's Up live webinar is there. I came up with the name just saying, hey, what's up? What's going on in the markets? That's the purpose of it. It's Q&A. You ask the questions of me, I'll try to give you the answers on chart analysis. I don't care if it's a SPDR, ETF, stock, or futures market. We're going to cover the charts. It's fast-paced. I open the room promptly at 12:20 for you, so you can get in. I start holding the live webinar at 12:30, and I've got a timer. I'm done around 20 minutes later at the latest. I will just abruptly say it's over, and I'm done. I do not record these to post on a website. So if you're looking for that, no. The whole idea of this one, it's free, I don't want credit cards, anything like that, is I want to have a lot of fun, and I don't want to worry about, well, I'm going to go look at it on your website and that's where we'll do it. Not going to happen. I'm rotating days. It's appearing more and more like I'm going to go with Tuesdays and Thursdays to get these done, sometimes once a week, sometimes twice. That seems to be what the surveys are calling for. So be ready for that. I realize tomorrow's a Wednesday. Just want to do one more survey to make sure as to where I'm at on all this, okay? And you're going to see up here a link. And on that, the circle that you're seeing, if you didn't get my invite, just click that. It'll take you right to the sign-up page, sign up, put all the info in there, and then you'll get your user ID and password, and an hour ahead of it, you're going to get an email telling you that it's a reminder, a tickler, that it's about to start. Okay. Interesting day. First off, Ms. Caputo, Senator Caputo, and Capito it is, and President Biden did not reach any agreement. So the 6 senators she represents in that, it's done, it failed, it went nowhere. President Biden now quickly turns his attention to the bipartisan group made up of 20 senators on this issue of infrastructure to see if he can get anything done. I'd say done, that's it. They're going to get nothing done there. Next will be the leader of the Senate coming on in the Democrats and saying we have to have a vote. If they don't have it, they don't want to embarrass themselves. I don't know where this all goes. The shoe has gone from the left foot to the right. What do I mean by that? The left foot was, let's call it President Trump. Not leftist, just left foot. And the right foot now is President Biden. Well, we took the shoe off, we slipped it, so now anything a Democrat wants to get through doesn't get through the Senate and or the House, or the flip-flop, as it was with President Trump. Anything he wanted to do, not done. Executive orders are the way, but you're stymied. That seems to be where this is all at. And for the stock market, they like it. They don't have more inflation. They don't have things out of control. They got those two messed up with themselves. The market's still got plenty of money from the Fed coming at it. It'd like an infrastructure bill, but it's not the end of the earth. And forget that boating bill. That isn't going to happen either. So as we come over here and we look at what's going on in ARK, I was reading today the interview that Kathy Wood gave, and she believes that in 3 to 5 years, the stock on this will be up probably 3 to 5-fold. Okay, so she's really looking for big numbers out of this. She likes where she at. If I get my IT person, can you move the cursor, Lewis, and get rid of that arrow there? Yeah, that'd be better. Thanks. I have the luxury today of my IT people with me. In ARK, we have a higher high, lower low, no trend. We also have a market that is stuck between the 18-day average of closes and the 200. Which way? No trend, bias up. And when I take a look at the Bollinger Bands, I understand why. Now you've got two parts of key resistance here. You have the upper Bollinger Band, the 200-day average. The 100's way up here. So I see the resistance, and you're overbought. These are difficult charts. They're hard to make anything out of. This was the easy run in the market. This is now very difficult all of a sudden. BBEU, well, this still looks good. An embedded reading keeps me just saying one thing. I think the pros will keep buying this market on the breaks, just the way that we teach in the enhanced Bollinger Band course, looking for the Bollinger Band and a window envelope. Now, the window envelope I show in the morning subscriber videos. I don't show window envelopes here, or the moving average in these videos that we use for the entry when you have an embedded number. When we look at PAVE, I'm surprised today that the market's up. I'm looking at the failure to get anything done on infrastructure and how far these parties are apart. They're $1 trillion apart, and they have no definition together of what is infrastructure, what makes up the concept. And yet the market's higher today. I'm quite surprised. You have lower highs, lower lows, bias up, and it's been up because you refuse to close under the 18-day average and you're overbought. A difficult chart, very difficult. AMC, whoa, it lost its luster because Wendy's is taken over. That's the new thing that they go after, these Reddit people. They look for what they perceive to be a short open interest or something that doesn't make sense to them, and they go after it, and they got power. I wouldn't want to stand in front of it. But here's the benefit to a Wendy's, to a GameStop, to an AMC. Guys, they're giving you enough money for you to float stock and build a real business. So for AMC, a company that was talking bankruptcy, seriously, 1 year ago, with all the money, and keep diluting the stock, get your debt down and make a business out of what's left. You can also have reverse stock splits at another time. There's many ways to do things. When people are buying this air, it's wonderful for a corporation. And it is air right now. I don't know what the model's going to be to make a movie theater work. I'm sure you do, but I don't. And I question that the other people that follow this do. But it's here. And it's thanks to the Reddit people. Momentum down, trend up, and now you're having a real hard time at this Bollinger Band. You can get a spike over them. I've taught you that here. But you stay within them 95% of the time. If you're embedded, then you have a different play with it. You don't have it right now. The semiconductors. All right, there's some plants coming on. I just read that another one is coming on that's going to have a lot of capacity. It should be here in another couple of days. Big money plant, and that's good. Higher lows, higher highs. We saw the impact on Germany, unfortunately, on their industrial production, how it's slipping back right now. Chip shortages, people shortages. Remember, they have that gamma. I think that's what it's called now. There's what is it, a Delta? Yeah, I think it's Delta's the name of the new variant we have to be careful about on this virus. I know the UK has it too. They're switching games from COVID-19 B1503 to Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, thinking we'll get it better. For me, it's better. Pattern, higher lows, higher highs, big time resistance, 182, which is the 100-day average. If you take out today's high, the odds would then favor returning to the 18-day average. But the real play is until the red line closes under 79, I am fully in the bull camp, expecting buying on breaks. In PODX, you rallied back up, stopped again at this 100-day average. It's been an important number. Why traders don't see that, I don't get it, but those that are chartists and do their homework, they see that, and these numbers stop for a reason. You're overbought in an uptrend with a lot of resistance up here. ESGU, uptrend, embedded reading, pros buying, outside day up, next stopping zone ideally could be 97.45. Take out today's low, I think you have a problem, but again, until the red line's under 79, that problem might just turn into a buying opportunity because I think this will rule the day until that red line's under 79 on a closing basis. Not so in the energy sector. I told you I think that this is a lot of resistance, yet I found myself today, and I don't mind saying this, on my futures reports telling traders to be buying the crude oil at 5:40 in the morning, which turned out to be a good thing as it turned out. I get wrong too, believe me. And I'm amazed that I'm looking here and it's overbought. So you got to figure one versus the other. The charts don't look anything alike. And believe me, I also moved to take something off the table there to my written subscribers. EFA, the emerging markets, higher lows, higher highs. embedded reading. Where does the market have resistance? The upper Bollinger Band. It's not an outside day up. It wasn't one down. It gets very interesting. If we look at yesterday's range, 81.99 to 81.77, it's not. You have the same low. So it got close to it, but not quite there. All right. Still an embedded reading. When it's embedded, I'm buying. Buy, buy, buy. And there's a way to do that on the pullbacks. And again, it's in the enhanced Bollinger Band course. Well, does that mean it'll keep going? At the end of a run, you're going to lose on a trade. Why? Eventually, when it ends, you want to still be with the trade until it ends. Now, I wish I could tell you that, oh, you get out at the exact highs and this and that. Wouldn't that be a lie? It would be fantasy. It would be Alice in Wonderland. It doesn't work that way. You give back a little bit, but you never know where that end is. Name of the game is trying to ride it. How long have you been in the stock market? 10 years? Think about what I'm saying. Lower highs, lower lows. Bearish, but over the 18-day average. So the bias is up, the trend is down, and you're correcting an overbought condition. I don't see anything there. Gold miners, I'm still in the bear camp. But, big BUT. Look at how oversold. I'm certainly saying, okay, it can drop more, but I think the smart money's saying, I'm looking to get out, not to add to this. It's a long way from trying to embed. That's what I think they're saying. TLT, so long. Market's overbought as can be, hit the Bollinger Band. Why are you hanging around? I think the smart money's out now. FXE, just like the dollar, it's waiting to see tomorrow. If you get over 114, what is that, 11 I think it is? 114.10, you get an all-out buy signal. If you don't clear that, anything right here is a sell signal against this 18-day average, looking for down here at 113.31. Take that out and ideally turn that red line up with it. All of a sudden you get a buy signal. You're over the 18-day average. Don't know if it would close there. I don't have that type of ability to see the future, but that would put 114.73. Here's what's wrong with trying to be a hero tomorrow. What do we have the day after? European Central Bank meeting, then the press conference in the morning. Maybe it's better off letting that all happen and then deciding to take a look. That's what I'd be telling you if you were near me. I'd give you that elbow. I'm Ira Epstein. Remember, you can click right here to join with the live webinar. It'll open at 12:20. I'll start speaking at 12:30. We end at 12:50. Hope you're there.